He could have easily been a few better than that. He had a couple loose irons early, but hung in there and finally got it turned around at the end. You know, it was we were on the clock, you know, most of the back nine, so that made things a little bit more complicated.
Was the weather a factor at all? Breeze?
It puffed up a little bit here and there, but overall it came out the same direction. We didn't get too many swirl shots. I know that Rosie and Bryson both got, you know, one mud ball today, and luckily I was fortunate not to have any.
Did you spend any time in the rough? They were talking about how unbelievable.
Unfortunately, I did. You can get lucky and get one down green, but if you don't, then you really have no chance of getting a ball to the green. I unfortunately hit a couple balls in the bunker. I had to get up and down after hitting a couple loose tee shots to make par. But these greens are so soft right now that it's definitely gettable. Every iron shot it's spinning, and the interesting is to try and take spin off of it with some of the short irons. They're ripping back quite a bit with these slopes.
Sorry, you mentioned the.
What are you trying to get back to, like, say, from Augusta?
Well, I was trying to hit the ball high, but not with the conditions the way they are right now. The ball's spinning too much, and I got to do that work on the range.
Tiger, you're not the slowest player in your group, but you're on the clock. How do you deal with that?
That was frustrating because we still had the last 8 holes we were on the clock. So with the conditions where they are, I mean, the caddies are communicating, trying to leapfrog one another, trying to help out. We're trying to either tap out or, you know, take a while to mark a golf ball to help the other players. And so it's one of those things where it's a group effort to try and get back in position. You know, the group ahead of us, JT doesn't take a lot of time. Rory plays quick, and Jordan was 7 under through 12 or 13 holes. So they're obviously playing fast, and we were obviously not.
You mentioned a couple of loose irons, like 13, 14.
Yeah, that was bad. Yeah.
What do you attribute that to? Is that just not a little bit of bad competition?
No, 14 it was a good iron shot. I just spun it too much, but 13 was a bad iron shot. I was in between clubs, between 9 and wedge, and I tried to chip a 9 and stuck on the ground.
How much? Can you give an example? Did you speed up the play at all in the last 8 holes? And did you get out of any rhythm at all in the last 8
Yeah, I did have to speed up. You know, we walk quicker, but when we get to the ball, we slow back down, trying to get in our natural rhythm. You know, I think both. I don't know if Rosie got a bad one, but I know that Bryson got a bad one over there in 5. So it's one of those things where we're trying to get back in position, but unfortunately, the way things work sometimes, Rosie made a mistake at 2. He ends up making double. I end up hitting the lip out of number 1. That takes a little bit of time for Joey to get a number, and then it kind of just snowballs. Bryson hit a ball in the hazard on 5. So did Rosie, and so when we tried to speed up and try to get back into it, we kept making mistakes to not allow ourselves to catch up with the group ahead of us.
What do you do, Tiger, if you're on the clock and you're in a tough spot between clubs, winds shifting, and you can't afford it?
Well, either you take a bad time and say, you know, I'll just deal with it. I'll deal with the consequences later. I know that I got a bad time in Mexico on 17 because of that, and you know we're trying to speed up play, but sometimes it gets a little complicated.
I know it's early in the round, but here on 10, you made a great up and down over there. What does that do to you to get yourself into the rhythm of it?
Yeah, I just didn't want to get too far behind. You know, the way the conditions were, we didn't have any wind early. It was soft, and you know, coming through 9 there, look at the board, it seemed like everybody was 3 under par or better, and just didn't want to get too far behind.
Are you able to say how your game stacks up compared to 2 weeks ago when you obviously were a little bit with that page?
I'm definitely feeling a lot better, and I'm hitting the ball a little bit better. I just need to not make a couple loose mistakes like I did today, and you could have easily turned, and I could have easily shot 5 or 6 under par today.
All right, thanks, Tiger. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you, guys.